expensive to maintain. Currently, there are about 9 air assets of the Philippine National Police right now, the air unit, 6 Airbus helicopters, 2 Robinsons, and a fixed wing. So medyo namamahalan daw po sila sa sa maintenance. So that was the rationale behind on why they would want shift into using drones instead of our present air unit by using the Airbus choppers, Mr. President.
So when that happens, how will it be called now? Drone unit? Drone unit? By the way, how many air assets do we have right now? Fixed wing and chopper helicopters.
Your Honor, Mr. President, we have 6 Airbus choppers, 2 Robinson R44 for training, and 1 fixed wing. One fixed wing plane, Mr. President. Actually, ito po yung binilda po natin after actually we were the Senate that sponsored this. After the Mama Sapano incident, para wala na sanang sisihan noon, ay at least we revived the air unit as far as I can remember during those times. So we were able to build up to 6 units, kaya po naging 6 Airbus and 2 Robinson R44 choppers.
And how many are operational?
Right now, there are 4 out of 6 are operational, Mr. President, of the Airbus. Yung R44 for training are all operational.
How many pilots do we have?
At present, there are about 39 pilots from the PNP. Dati po kasi nung
39.
Nung nawala yung air unit, nasa 3 na lang po yung pilots natin.
So wala na po tayong air unit ngayon, actually?
Meron pa rin.
Meron pa rin.
Meron pa, Mr. President, that's just a proposal to shift to those. Actually, meron silang proposal is to just transfer or donate some of the air unit, no? In case. To the Coast Guard, kasi may Coast Guard only has 2. Isa lang yung operational. So that was the plan, no? To establish a drone, yung buong network na in-establish po nila.
And there's no more plan to maintain air assets? No more?
The plan is to maintain just 2 air assets, Mr. President, Your Honor.
Kasi kung wala na, baka yung PNP na lamang yung police force in the entire world na walang air unit. Kasi the LAPD itself, and I think, sa current prevention, pati sa crime suppression, I think helicopters, especially those that have night flying capabilities, will be a great help, di ba? Catching criminals, monitoring, everything. Sayang.
Well, according to the Secretary, that the drones can function at 5% of the cost, Mr. President.
Well, how much are we spending on a per annum basis to maintain the air assets?
Mr. President, actual requirement is about 89 million, but our allocation is about 39,432,000 from the NEP. So ito po yung this is from the Senate, no? Amendment.
Yes.
Our amendment, we added, so nasa 50 million na po ang ating
For 2026. Then after 2026, since dalawa na lang yung choppers, we'll trim down the appropriation.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. President.
Compared to when we maintain drones, how many drones are we planning to procure?
They plan to procure about 10 long duration drones, Mr. President.
For the entire country, hindi ba kulang yun? Or limited to urban centers?
Yung pong yung target nila, 30 na 3-hour capacity and about 10 with the 12-hour capacity.
So we will still have a PNP air unit with 2 helicopters and around 10 drones. Ganun na lang yung ating equipage.
About 40 drones, Mr.
40.
President. About. Long-range drones daw po ito, Mr. President.
So ito na yung standard na equipage for the PNP air unit.
Well, that's the proposal, Mr. President.
Anyway, we'll not question the discretion or the wisdom of the PNP leadership, including the DRG secretary. Now, we'll shift to another topic, yung Manila Bay Rehabilitation Program and the Pasig River Development Program. We have noted an allocation of 26 million and 54 million respectively, under the NEP. May we know what specific activities or components will be funded under these allocations for 2026? Relatedly, for the Pasig River Development Program in particular, how will these funds complement the ongoing interagency efforts? Kasi meron tayong DNR, MMDA, DPWH, and the newly constituted Pasig River Urban Development Coordinating Council. So how will we complement the interagency efforts?
Mr. President, ito po yung present task, liquid waste management, management of informal settler families, and on coastal resource management.
Mostly for relocation.
Opo, kasama po. At saka yung Manila Bay clean up, Mr. President.
Clean up. This is just an aside, and I'm not questioning the discretion nor the authority of the NAPOLCOM, especially the ex officio. Why is General Tate still acting chief PNP? Don't get me wrong, I have not spoken to General Tates, not to mention that he used to be my AD camp when I was chief PNP. Hindi kami nag-usap dito. I'm just asking out of curiosity. I'm not questioning your discretion or your authority. Is there still a plan to reconsider General Nick Torre to be recalled as CPNP? That's why General Nartate is still acting? My understanding, Mr. President, yung rank kasi iba sa position. He can be full-time chief PNP if the NAPOLCOM feels that he is fully qualified with three stars on his shoulders. It doesn't matter. And when Nick Torre retires, then nabakate yung 4-star position. That's the time that he can be promoted. But position and rank are two different matters.
Yes, you're correct, Mr. President. Because General Nick Torre still has not resigned or has not
He resigned as chief PNP.
He resigned as chief PNP.
So he's no longer chief PNP. So
No
the
more,
position of chief PNP is vacant.
That is correct, Mr.
Although
President.
the rank is not vacated yet. So
That is
even if
correct.
General Tatis is appointed chief PNP full-time, he can still be chief PNP with 3-star rank. There's no problem with that. That's my point.
That is correct,
I was
Mr.
chief
President.
PNP with 2 stars at first, and then 3 stars. Eventually, when General Lino retired, compulsory retirement or I think early retirement, that's when I got my 4 stars. That's my point. And I repeat, I've not spoken to General Tates. He's not spoken to me. He just occurred to me a while ago. Baka malasin si Tating.
Your Honor, Mr. President, according to our DLG Secretary, they're studying the possibility or if wala naman ho daw kasing
There's no legal impediment.
There's no legal impediment.
Yeah.
Wala akong provision that
Ngayon, kung
to
tinetest pa
force
nila
us.
si Tating, I have no question anymore. As I said, I'm not questioning the discretion, I'm not questioning the authority, I'm just expressing my view that rank and position are two different things. Hindi related ito. Related, of course, kung mag-full-time chief PNP, bigyan ng 4 na estrella. But in the meantime, that the 4-star rank is not available, there's no legal impediment to appoint a three-star general, police general, to become permanent chief PNP.
According to our DL
Unless there's a problem, I will not question anymore. Kung very lax, then
Your Honor, Mr. President, according to the DL Secretary, they have forwarded already to the Office of the President yung pong for the permanent appointment of our current Chief PNP.
thank you. Okay na yung curiosity ko. Now, let's go to the DILG proper, no, yung budget. Based on the DILG submissions, yung original budget proposal for 2026, 347 billion, diba? And change, 347 billion, 445 million. No? Ang inapprove lang ng DBCC, 285. Now, ang tanong ko is, ano yung mga masasacrifice ng mga PAPs because of the reduction?
Your Honor, Mr. President, these are the priorities not considered. Accelerated water and sanitation project in selected areas. Support for meeting sustainable development goals. Patubig para sa bayan, buhay para sa mamamayan. Harmonizing actions in local planning for disaster adaptation. Infrastructure audit for local government. Support for Pasig River Urban Development Project. Local infrastructure monitoring and evaluation, and last but not the least, comprehensive social benefits program.
Okay, similarly, were the PAPs adversely affected by the reduction in the net addressed by the increase affected by the House and the Senate versions? Kasi nadagdagan sila ng 22 billion from the net, from the original proposed budget. So ano yung nakatulong, which PAPs, ano, ang matutulungan ng increase, net increase ng Senate version, up to the Senate version?
Your Honor, Mr. President, our DIG Secretary wrote our Senate President for the request of additional budget allocation in favor of the Department of DILG.
Ano na yung, from the reduction ng net, ano yung natulungan from the increase?
Ito ba? Ito. The most significant, Mr. President, because of the Senate intervention is the subsistence allowance of subsistence allowance
Hindi
of
abstinence.
subsistence allowance of uniformed personnel. The procurement of 65 units of 1,000-gallon fire trucks, construction of 65 fire stations. So ito yung pinakamalaki po yung subsistence allowance of all, subsistence, pasensya na, nabubulag lang, subsistence allowance of uniform personnel and the procurement of fire trucks. At least wala na po tayong backlog. Before, as far as I can remember, Mr. President, last year nasa 180 pa yata yung backlog natin na LGUs without fire stations or fire trucks. But now, with the procurement of 65 units and the construction, wala na po tayong backlog. So, malaking bagay itong subsistence allowance for the for BFP, PNP, and
Out of the Senate intervention.
yes, out of the Senate intervention. At least we are now at par, Mr. President, with the AFP subsistence allowance.
Yeah, thank you very much. Based on the 2025 mid-year report, yung obligation rate ng DILG, medyo mababa, no? Roughly 58%. That's as of mid-year, as of June 30. Now, I want to find out kung meron ng update as of November. or as of October man lang, third quarter, I'm sure gumalaw na ito, no? Hindi na ito 58%.